Ahoy, all of you flick freaks out there, what is going on? My name is Andrew.
I'm Danae.
We're going to be watching the 2015 Sony E3 press conference. Microsoft and Bethesda rocked the world with what is looking to be the best E3 in a very long time. Both of them things I never would have imagined, like Fallout 4's presentation at Bethesda makes it look like it's going to be one of the greatest games of all time. And then all the things that Microsoft announced with backwards compatibility, Gears 4, Halo 5. Sony is going to have to pull some craziness out of their ass to win this press conference. And they did it 2 years ago. They totally destroyed Microsoft whenever the PS4 was announced and the Xbox was announced.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And
I personally have always been an Xbox person, but you, Danae, I always see you playing PS4. Is Sony your console that you always go to for games, or is it just this generation?
For me, it's right now the PlayStation 4.
Really?
Yeah. But part of that is just convenience. You know, I don't have the Xbox. I did play Halo, so I really liked Halo. I really enjoyed my Xbox for a little while, but I'm married, and so my decision for gaming is not my own.
Oh, it's a shared
decision, and so my husband really wanted to get the PS4, so that was part of it.
Yeah.
So I kind of had to, but I have liked it a lot.
Well,
so.
From what I understand, the games that you play, they're not exclusives to the PS4. You played the Call of Duty.
that is so beautiful.
Oh my God, it's
Witcher.
so
Have you played
I've,
Witcher
like,
3 yet?
No, I almost
we are just
got it.
moments away now,
Like,
Meredith,
almost
from
got it.
The big
I had
show.
it in
It's
my
about to
hands and I was
start
like,
here in just a moment.
$60,
We will be back here
$60.
for
What could I do with
post-show as
$60? But there's
after
so many
all of the
amazing
surprises
reviews about that
have
game right
unfolded.
now.
Yeah.
But also, we will be
And then I
live
was
on
talking to
stage
a friend
all
and asked
week.
him,
That's
and
right.
he said
You
he's
can
gotten
catch
it. He
Anthony,
would
myself,
rarely give
all
out
the
a 10
guys
out
in
of
the vlog
10,
team,
and
Sid,
he gave it a
Justin,
10.
Ryan. We're going to be here
So
all week long
I'm
in the
hoping
live
I
cast
can
doing
find
someone
some
who would
interviews and
actually
showing
let me
exclusive
borrow it.
trailers and a really
So
awesome
I don't have to buy it, but at the same time, I really want to get my hands on it because I have not played a good RPG in forever.
From what they say, it's over 200 hours of game, or no, 200. It was over 20 hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
So that's insane compared to, like, there was a game came out called The Order. I don't know if you heard about that one for PS4. Everybody thought it was going to be the greatest game of all time, and it was 3.5 hours long.
No.
It was,
No,
and it was
no,
a
no.
full 60.
I can understand a
$60
game being like a few hours long. There's a game there's an app that I found through a friend of mine, and that one was like a 3-hour game, and it was really satisfying because it's like an app.
Yeah, exactly.
But when it's a massive game, you want it to last for a long time, especially if it's a good storyline, and apparently the series is, which I didn't play 1 or 2. Like, I didn't play any of the previous Witcher games.
I haven't either.
So,
I'm right there with you.
but I would like to play Witcher 3. Like, I really want to. And likely after all this PS world, I'm going to go drop $60 on it and go home and disappear for 20 hours.
Alright, looks like the conference is starting.
I want TV screens that size.
Oh my god. Have an IMAX to play video games on.
That would be crazy. With an Oculus.
Oh my
Where it's just like
god.
this massive. Well, I guess an Oculus doesn't really matter how big the screen is. It all looks like it's massive.
That's true, yeah. You could be playing on a laptop.
See you alive, little brother.
Now, Uncharted is a series I've never
Treasure to find.
had a PlayStation 2 or 3, but my brother-in-law does, and I played the Uncharted series. One of the best game series of all time. Now they're announcing the new one. So, while they're doing this montage at the very beginning, I'm going to go over some quick predictions of what I think is going to be at the show.
Okay.
I think we're going to get to see Call of Duty because Microsoft didn't, first time ever.
Microsoft did not announce anything dealing with
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty at all.
Any of them. The Black Ops,
Okay.
the Advanced Warfare, anything. And it's the first time ever. They're going to show off their Project Morpheus VR system.
Okay.
They're going to show...
Morpheus.
They may show something for a new Final Fantasy game. I haven't really been a fan of...
That guy's jaw just broke off. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Please
everyone saw
welcome.
I haven't really been a fan of
Bladen.
a Final Fantasy series since 8. 7 is my favorite of all time. Final Fantasy VII is the greatest, my personal greatest game for me ever.
Thank you.
My Desert Island
Good evening,
game.
everyone, and
I
welcome.
think you're beloved.
Thanks for coming tonight.
Yeah.
Welcome
And it was
to
like
thousands
17
at
years
theaters
ago.
across North America who are also watching us.
But they're
and millions of you
releasing
online. Welcome to the press conference.
Final Fantasy VII. They're not like remastering or anything, which I thought was kind of
Since
shitty.
the launch of PlayStation
But,
4,
I'm getting my game back.
we have seen
I
so
wonder
much
if they're going to do
creativity
a
from
Final
developers
Fantasy
and
announcement.
so much
I'm kind of
innovation from
curious too if they're going
engineers
to do any like
who
system
continue to
like
evolve yet our most
switches to
powerful
the
console.
system.
Today, we'll show
I
how
think they say
games,
they might announce a
some
1
familiar
terabyte
and some
system,
entirely new,
which
are taking advantage
already
of
have-
PS4's
we already have
powerful
one, so-
technology
Yeah.
to create, indeed, the best place to play.
all right, let's get this conference
That's a
underway.
clap line. That's an applause line.
He's
From our
telling them to
PlayStation
applaud.
community
Yeah.
of engineers, creators, and developers, PS4 became the start of a new reality in computer entertainment. A reality where games and gamers come first. A reality where games and developers matter. A reality where games drive innovation, where games are filled with intelligence, insight, and emotional narrative.
Emotional
A reality
narrative.
where games
and
are
mostly
the hubs
naked women.
of global
Yes.
connection and collaboration. Indeed, a reality where games are the cultural zeitgeist. This new reality of gaming
Zeitgeist.
is expansive
That's a good word
That's
drop.
a good word.
and
Yeah.
boundless.
He
And we
delivered
can't wait
that
to
one
show you
to the
what we made.
camera. He was
Yeah.
like, psych.
Our socially connected network has continued to grow and represents more than traditional gaming. We have risen to the new challenges and opportunities of becoming the best entertainment experience available. What continues to excite me every day are the advances we're seeing in game development.
And
I believe
my
we're witnessing
paycheck
an historic evolution
That's a nice
in gaming,
suit.
full stop.
Really nice suit.
One
I
that
like
is not
the,
only redefining how we play,
I like his
but is
little.
broadening the appeal of PlayStation to more
Do
people
you think
than
it's
ever
like
before.
risky that he hasn't actually like buttoned up
Well,
all
let's
the
get
way?
on with it.
You've done that too.
Our first
That-
game
that's a
tonight
statement,
Top-
right? It's like
has been
both
long
business but
anticipated
casual.
by the gaming
Exactly.
community.
I'm approachable but also in charge.
He's not rocking a
It
tie.
is
No.
conceived
Oh, what did
as
you
a
just say? I
poetic
missed it.
story of adventure and friendship, heroism and companionship.
The audience is
I'm
freaking
personally
out.
proud and incredibly thrilled to introduce this long-awaited game.
Was it Uncharted 4?
I mean, the crowd just kind of started going crazy.
Only on PlayStation.
Okay, so this is exclusive. We're either in a dusty room or underwater. We're not sure.
I'm going underwater.
You going underwater?
Yeah. No, I was
dusty
wrong.
room. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Dude.
This is the third in that. Is this the third one in that series?
Oh my God!
This is the
This is
Guardian. The Guardian.
Yeah. What's it called?
Because this guy's trying to do a Kickstarter of this game.
Yeah. Last Guardian.
Last Guardian.
Yeah. This game has been like in development for 10 years.
I recognize the guy's name because I was just reading
Yeah.
about him. Okay,
Oh my God! This is actual gameplay.
this is gameplay. Okay, we're all like rapt attention here.
This is how they're starting Sony press conference.
How do you feel? Are you excited right now?
They are
I can
definitely
feel your excitement.
I really am because I honestly didn't think that Sony was going to be able to top what Microsoft did. But if they're starting off with Last Guardian, that means that they are totally. They got more stuff up their sleeve. They're not going to drop it off after the first game. Holy shit, that looks good.
Hi, don't eat me. I love you. Don't eat me. I mean, it's a lovable yet disgusting looking creature when you really think
Yeah.
about it. It's like a mix between some sort of a rat and
Bird, monkey, dog.
monkey thing. Okay, what's gonna happen now?
Jump on the Guardian's back and jump over.
What up? You come on, do stuff. Are we flying? What's gonna happen? Okay, I'm seeing a wingling.
Yeah, he's.
They're tiny wings.
Yeah, tiny wings.
Oh no. Can he fly?
Okay.
So do you think this is gonna be like a puzzle game where you have to like kind of figure out how to get from point A to point B? It looks like it's
gonna be a big platforming game, jumping, trying to solve those puzzles and everything.
I love those kinds of games.
Yeah.
Those games are some of my favorites. Although they can be infuriating at times. It's a little chirpy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Love slow-mo jump.
The lack of any sort of eyeball in that critter's eyes is a little bit unnerving. Because it's just like, are you going to eat him or are you friends? Wow, look at those feathers.
I know.
It's kind of like an artful thing. It's not going for complete realism. It's just like, and it's all very paintbrushy. So I wonder if that's part of its presentation because it's not completely developed yet, or if that's going to be part of the art of the story because I'm really actually enjoying it.
I was just about to say, I hope it's the art of the story. I hope it's not just a beta version where it doesn't look as good as it actually would.
It's sort of
I
nice.
want that paintbrush look.
Yeah, it's a nice change in texture for what you're. You know, there's usually people going for such realism that it turns it into something that's not as enjoyable. But I'm really liking the art of this.
Yeah.
And it's a little twitch right now for me where I'm like watching someone play a game and I'm totally like loving it.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're trying to figure out how to get to him. I'm guessing. Something... Like, I'm trying to figure out what are we trying to do, which is awesome because part of my brain is triggered. Like, I'm really into this game right now. I want to play. I want to figure it out. The kid's got... either really great shoes or he's gonna have splinters, something fierce. Because
he's got some calves on him too.
Yeah,
he's built like an ant.
He knows how to use his body to his advantage. What is this heavy cage thing? Oh, we're just chucking it off the side.
Oh!
Whoa! Something probably you shouldn't have done. Repercussions.
Guardian's just watching like, yeah, you did that to yourself.
I can't save you, man. If I jump on that thing, it's collapsing. Having that huge critter in the background watching you, still a little unnerving for me. And also, like, amazingly inviting. Like, he's inviting me. Okay, so he's going to catch you again?
Oh!
Tail!
Oh, tail!
Tail! Tail! Ooh.
That was cool. That was pretty cool.
Alright. You're alive, but we are still in danger.
Just hold on tight to that tail.
He's climbing up it, which is neat to see him.
Now, I want to know, whenever you're on your Guardian's back like that, are you controlling it?
I'm guessing so. I would hope so. I would hope so, because sometimes whenever you're doing gameplay and you have to, like, just get to a point and you're watching a series happen, it's like, I want to interact with that series still.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're alright, but your friend is, like, scrambling for his little life. Okay. So, this world we're in, it's like, he lives in this sort of environment with no other people.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's very barren.
It's very barren. So I'm kind of curious about the backstory of that. Like, where are we right now?
Yeah.
We are now safe. So I wonder how the audience is feeling in this room right now. Like, you and I are sitting on a couch right now, but like, I wonder how the audience is to have all this people just completely like enraptured by this game right now.
Every jaw's on the floor, I guarantee it. Because it's sort of like, this game is the Half-Life of PlayStation. Yeah. Everybody's like, Half-Life 3 confirmed. Half-Life 3. You've heard that 1,000 times. This is the next game. Everybody's like, Last Guardian confirmed.
So that's confirmed, and it's exclusive to PlayStation in 2016, It looks like.
Next year. Wow.
Hear that audience. They're excited.
Shuhei, owner of, or CEO of Sony.
Standing here today, you don't know
I
how
love
long
Shuhei
I
Yoshida.
have waited for this moment to reintroduce The Last Guardian with first ever seen gameplay footage on PlayStation 4.
Okay,
Yes.
good. So I can play it without having to get a new PlayStation.
There you go.
And of course, I'd like to acknowledge the visionary behind this title for all his creativity, leadership, and hard work. The creative director of Last Guardian, Fumito Ueda. Ueda-san.
Oh, there he is. That's awesome. I bet all you fuckers at Beyond
Thank you.
are stoked right now because you've been calling this game for years and it finally came true.
Next, to introduce a completely new franchise that I'm totally excited about, it is my pleasure to welcome from Guerrilla Games, Herman Hurst.
Guerrilla
Games.
Games.
Once every decade or so, game studios get a rare opportunity. An opportunity to leave behind the comfortable and familiar, to conquer the challenge of exploring exotic, new horizons. It's been
I'd
a
hate to
long
be the
journey
guy that
getting
has to
here,
follow
but
up The Last
today,
Guardian.
on behalf of everyone
Well, but you're
at
right.
Guerrilla
They did
Games,
start
I'm
off with such a
delighted
big bang,
to
so they
finally
have to have
unveil
more up their
our newest
sleeve because
franchise.
Yeah.
that's not their big reveal. That's how they're starting.
Yeah. Capture direct from the PS4 system.
Okay, so this is in play. This is being played. In the dawn of time, when we could not
We
focus.
know we weren't the first ones here.
Ancient Aliens? The game?
Our stories
You
speak
think?
Oh god, I
of
wish.
the ones that came before.
You're so excited.
No.
What if it is?
If it was Ancient Aliens the game. Oh
You
my
would
god,
cry.
is it Ancient Aliens the game?
Are you? Don't cry. It's okay.
The world of the
Aliens.
old ones was so different than ours. They had built incredible cities
Oh, it's a
With
post-apocalyptic
that reached
game
the
where they
stars.
started over.
Okay.
Interesting.
Now
But a darkness came.
is this a re? Okay, so
and
this is
their
how it
cities
happened. Okay.
Turned to graves. And without them, the land started to change.
We have a. That's pretty.
Their great cities faded away. And in their place came new life.
Oh, good. The salmon returned. Those are good. Are you still holding out hope for the Aliens game?
No.
No, you let go.
Yeah, like
okay.
next year.
Over time, one by one, the tribes came to these lands. Some small and humble.
Is this going to be like a Trail of Tears, Oregon
Powerful
Trail,
as
sort of like hunting and gathering
They
game?
say my tribe was the first. The first to hunt. The first to raise our bows.
It looks good. It looks
For this world
real and creative.
is never ours. We've always shared it.
Whoa!
A dangerous balance between
was that?
man and machine.
I can't even call it steampunk because... Whoa!
What in the world are those?
There's
This game looks phenomenal.
What is up with their heads? Okay,
So
here
Native
we are running.
Native Americans meet Terminator.
Okay, we're running, so this is gonna be.
It has sort of an Assassin's Creed feel to it.
You're surviving, you're hunting. Okay, so it's like tech mixed with critters. This is like, their combination.
Sorry, little one. I couldn't let you call for help.
That was very Avatar.
Yeah.
That was very.
Perfect day for a hunt.
So we are hunting. There's a T-Rex. This is like Transformers meets apocalyptic reset.
This is going to be harder than I thought.
So this game is going to have to keep my attention for longer than just the intro, though. You know, like what's the end game of a game like this? Is it just hunting and gathering, or
Just a couple more. Oh, come on!
There has to be like a definitive villain that
Yeah.
you want to fight
is it
off.
you know? And if it's going to be this big T-Rex type thing, like it's neat how they have.
Oh, someone's angry.
I think the constant talking might get annoying, you know?
Yeah, if it's at the very beginning, maybe, but if it's the whole game long,
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. It's really beautiful.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm really loving the action sequences. It's colorful. I dig her hair. It's very much like my own, but longer and more dready, you know? I also like the preview here of some of the gameplay. You know, you've got like these different elements that are showing up on your screen that kind of show you what it would look like from your perspective. And that's the first time we've seen her take a hit.
Harpoon.
Okay, so she's like sinking stuff into the ground. Now I'm selecting the bow.
All right. Time to shut you down.
So are we to believe that these
Feel pain?
critters, yeah, feel pain, but like, were they created by something, or did they just sort of naturally develop?
I'm going to assume that the societies reached a point where this was the technologies of war, and then humanity pretty much destroyed itself. So humanity reset, but the technology didn't.
Horizon
Horizon
Zero Dawn.
Interesting title. I like it.
Storm is coming.
But you know, like, why kill these creatures? I mean, obviously for survival, but like,
We'll be ready.
can we harvest their technology and use it for our own? Like,
Yeah.
or how are we eating? How are we surviving? Because there's like this mixture of questions that I have. That's an interesting one.
Square Enix.
Oh.
47. I've got the first profiles compiled and uploaded.
So this must be the new Final Fantasy game.
Wow, so Final Fantasy is making an appearance. Yep, that's gotta be Final Fantasy. Nice.
If it is Final Fantasy, it's not really that out there like a lot of those games are. It's very,
Sim.
yeah,
It's very normal, like everyday life.
yeah. Oh no, it's not Final Fantasy because it said Morocco.
Okay, so what are we looking at here?
Hitman. Oh damn.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Whoa. So this is the intro. We're not looking at gameplay or anything.
No, yeah,
here.
this is a cinematic trailer.
This is the cinematic trailer. Oh, there was some blood spatter there. Somebody done got killed. Yeah, good call.
Wow. Just Hitman, unless I didn't see a title.
He's got beautiful blue eyes, but he's a killer.
Is it just Hitman or is there
Please
a
welcome
subtitle? No, it's just
Assad
Hitman.
Kizelbash.
It's just Hitman. Wow, they're really coming out guns blazing.
Yeah.
This,
Wow,
I mean,
that
have you
was-
pretty much
that
all
was
but forgotten
beautiful
Microsoft at
and
this
brutal.
point?
No.
This is the world.
For me,
assassination,
Microsoft's still winning.
And that was the world premiere of the new
But
Hitman.
with Last Guardian
Gamers will
and
travel
that,
to exotic locations around the
Sony,
world
they're still in
to
the
take out
fight. I'll say
high-profile
that.
targets as Agent
They have to throw
47
something,
returns in the
because
most
I had 2
ambitious
predictions
Hitman
yesterday
ever
for Microsoft
created.
that said
Developer
99.9% chance
are
this
bringing
won't happen.
blockbuster franchise to
And then
console
one of them
and
happened.
PC, leading
So,
with the digital
with the
release
backwards
that will
compatibility.
invite gamers to a
So,
live,
they have to do something
ever-expanding
crazy
world
like,
that will continue to
I don't
grow,
even know.
deepen, and evolve as time goes on.
Free PlayStations for
And
everyone.
PlayStation
Yeah,
is the place
that would do it.
It's the new Hitman. With a console exclusive beta being available to PlayStation 4 gamers when they pre-order the game, which is awesome. And then 6 unique contracts that will be exclusive to PlayStation 4 players as the year goes on when the game launches. Can't wait for this game. It's great to see Agent 47 back again. Okay, so this next title is fantastic. It's a console exclusive, and it's fan favorite Street Fighter V. Let's take a look.
Whoa.
New Street Fighter game.
So this looks old school.
I like that art style.
It's going to be very nostalgic, right? Like, this is going to be maybe something that would be like a real fan-based game. Like, if you are a hardcore fan, you're going to love having access to this one. Familiar characters, familiar game fight styles, but...
Hadoukens all around.
Oh yeah, because this is so what you're used to seeing. Just crazy moves and then, like, explosions.
Yeah.
Not explosions of things, explosions, like, coming out of people.
Yeah. Sonic booms.
So that's fun.
Yeah, it's not
I
the
like
Mortal
that.
Kombat games where it's like insane gore or anything.
It's coming exclusively to PlayStation 4 and PC.
Nice.
And we're excited to announce that the very first public beta is exclusive to PlayStation 4 gamers, and it's starting July 23rd.
Ooh, that's
All right,
soon.
so get that in your calendars. I'll be on it, so hopefully I'll see you guys there. So, let's talk about some more games.
Okay.
This next title
Let's do it.
captured the imagination of the whole industry when it was first announced, and expands our very notion of the word scale. To help us tell more about it, I'd like to welcome from Hello Games, Sean Murray.
Hi guys.
Okay, what's gonna happen?
So last year, I stood here, we showed you a video of this crazy game we're making called No Man's Sky.
Yeah, No
This
Man's
year,
Sky.
I guess I really just
It's
wanted to
as
show
big
you how it
as the
plays.
universe. Most people will never see the same planet as another person. The game is that big.
So
this is a giant sandbox that we're making. A universe-sized sandbox. It's full of choices. Like here, we're at the boundary between 2 warring factions. I could join in, I could take sides.
Whoa. So it's like a flying fighter game?
Yeah, and then you can actually fly down to the planets and explore them.
Each planet?
Yeah. From what I understand, that's what they
That's a
said.
tiny glimpse of space combat.
So...
but I've only got 3, but there's loads that I want to show you. Like
you
this.
can lose yourself and
So
your
this
friends
is the solar system
also
that we're
in a game
currently
now.
at. That's where that battle is taking place. But battles like that are taking place across the universe. If I pull back a little bit,
I mean, do you think a game like this will be successful with the ability to get so
with my current
lost?
hyperdrive.
So that people can, like, they're
And I'm going to
so
pull back a little bit
expanded
more
out.
to give you a sense of the
I
size
mean, is it a
of the game.
multiplayer game where you?
When I do,
so
I really need you
let's say
to
you want to meet up with your
keep in
friends,
mind
but
to
they're like,
understand that
On the
every
other
one
side
of
of the
these points
universe?
of light
yeah.
Yeah, I
is
don't
a
know how
sun.
they work. Just
Because
Every one of
usually,
those
like, you're
suns
forced, like, you're forced
has
to
its
sort
own
of
solar
start.
system with
Yeah, from what,
Together.
planets orbiting
from what I
around
understand,
it.
you're not going to be starting
Those
on the
have
same
life,
planet. Everybody starts off
ecology.
on a different planet.
Wow.
Oh my god, look at the
And I can
scale
even
of
go a
that.
little faster.
Is this all places you can go?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Is it
Now,
quality?
most of these places have never been visited.
Wow.
Many of them never will be.
Space exploration is real, people. We can really do it.
And it's literally at
In
your
the
fingertips.
distance is the center of the galaxy. That's where we're all trying to get to.
Okay, so there's a goal to get to the
And
center.
I'm going to do something really stupid. I've just got to pick one of these at random. And we can go there.
Okay.
Now, this was okay in rehearsal, otherwise I wouldn't be here, but if anything horrible goes wrong, just keep in mind that I've not been here before.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
It
We've
didn't
made
blow
it.
We
up.
are in an undiscovered solar system. Probably no one's ever been here before. I could do a scan. And when I do, you'll see some points of interest.
Okay.
That red one down there is a beacon. And I've made it so that there's always a beacon near where I warp in, just for this.
This is fascinating.
So beacons are where you... Beacons are where you upload discoveries. That's it over there, behind that rock.
The big pointy thing?
And this is the planet that we've just found. So this is an alien world that we found together. This is planet E3. And it's not like the prettiest planet. I've seen better, but I've also seen a lot worse. So I could do a scan. And as luck would have it, there's no alien life. But I could show you this. So
There's
every
no alien
planet in
life.
every solar
That's
system
nice.
is fully destructible.
Oh, good.
What?
Why is it sucking in the petals?
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Those
Whoa.
guys are the Sentinels. They protect the planets from explorers like me.
Oh, no! Now you're in the water.
Now I'm underwater. And there's fish. There's the V3 fish.
We've discovered something.
Cool. So now I need to find that beacon. And I can upload those discoveries.
There's
And
some weird
beavers.
things. Yeah, there's land beavers.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, run, little critters of this weird world. Run! Wow. Can you build your own house?
So now, when the game is out, and we'll announce a release date soon, I promise. When the game is out, one of you might one day come across this planet. And that's just a little glimpse of No Man's Sky. It's got trading, fighting, exploring, survival, and it's a huge game.
Wow.
Thank you.
Bravo, sir.
Very impressive.
Way to show people some stuff on a major platform and not tank.
Yeah.
That's gotta be hard. 3 minutes to show the vastness of space.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
He did it, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Hello Games. How was that? Amazing, right?
Okay, what's next, do you think?
Every time I see that game, it blows my mind.
Maybe the Call of Duty.
Moving from
Okay.
the massive scale of the universe to the wonderful complexity and richness of the human imagination. This next title showcases how the genius minds of a studio are challenging the very nature of how we create.
Only on PlayStation.
Okay, so we've got another exclusive. I really do want a TV set up like that. That would just be amazing.
The panorama, like all around
That'd
you.
be so amazing.
That'd be so nice.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you very much. I'm proud and excited to be here today to tell you what we've been working on at Media Molecule. It's the most
Media
ambitious...
Molecule.
Thank you.
They make some good games.
It's sort of crazy, and I'm hoping today that I can kind of.
This
make
guy
you all
looks
scratch
just
your heads.
crazy enough to make an
It's the most
amazing
exciting
game.
thing I've ever worked on.
You know?
And
Looks
when
like
we were making
a
Little Big Planet
movie.
and Tearaway, we learned
Yeah,
a
he
lot
does.
about digital creativity. So today I want to tell you about the next step on that journey. We call it dreams. You know that feeling of lucid dreaming, of moving through impossible time and space? You know, perhaps you started in the streets of that city and then suddenly you're diving into the deepest reaches of the ocean.
Yeah.
It feels surreal and wonderful, and that's the sensation we're going for on PlayStation 4.
What about this guy's
So
suit?
we're building a place where you go to play and
It's sort of more
explore
of a
the dreams of
smoking
others,
jacket meets
and then you can
suit.
create and share your own. Every individual dream is seamlessly linked to the others. It's sort of woven into an open dreamiverse. You can get lost for hours exploring, journeying through the imaginations of thousands of PS4 gamers. And the thing that unites them all is that feeling of being in a dream. But when we tried to capture those fleeting dreamlike moments, we found that there weren't any suitable tools out there, and we needed a new creative palette. And of course, we'll be giving that palette to you, the gamers. So we threw away the usual polygons, keyframes, lists, all of that, and we focused instead on sketching, collaboration, immediacy, and making it feel like a game. So let me show you how it works.
So we're going to be
It's as
entering
simple
into
as
people's
moving your
collectiveness?
controller to create your mark on the world.
Whoa.
Everything you see
What?
here today is on PlayStation 4 with no pre-made assets. The game looks like a moving painting. It's beautiful and leaves room for your imagination. You can sketch collaboratively on your sofa,
way.
live online, or build on the work of
People
others.
are going to make some
You
scary
call up their
stuff in this
dreams
game.
and then remix, collage, and link them together. You stand on their shoulders.
Do not do drugs
Because
and
in
then do this
2015,
game.
after all,
Yeah.
everything
You will,
is a
like,
remix.
lose your brain.
And creating is easier and more fun when you're in a dream. You don't need to stress over the details. We've focused on making it quick, intuitive, and rewarding. And we've found that the more enjoyable we make the creation side, the more varied, exciting, and surprising are the play experiences. As you can see, anyone can piece together a whole environment in just a few moments.
So it's like
And to bring the world
collaborative
to
art?
life, you just
Yeah.
reach in and grab it.
Oh my God.
Puppeteering is the most
That
natural
is
way to
terrifying and
animate.
amazing.
So I've only had a few minutes today, so rather than trying to explain it all, I just want to give you a taste. I hope it fills your head with questions, and that's natural. Every person we've shown this to over the last 4 years says it takes time to sink in. So we'll have much more to share at Paris Games Week. Please stay tuned, and in the meantime, I hope you enjoy some of the first dreams realized 100% on PlayStation 4. Thanks.
Dreams realized 100%. So this is a dream.
Well, that's adorable.
It is adorable. I like this dream, okay? Whoa. So this is what it's talking about the transitions going from thing to thing with really no explanation,
Yeah.
which is what happens in dreams. So,
Yeah.
so people are creating these inside the game?
I think so. I think maybe you build the background and then it creates a narrative around it.
Get him, crazy bear. Yeah. She's not taking no for an answer.
Standing on the bodies of the conquered. Whoa!
So
Now
now there are like little things in that environment, and it's a bear playing. Wow. It's like another game where you can find yourself getting lost in another way.
Yeah.
So, you know, in the previous game where we're in like outer space, you know, this is the outer space of our minds. So I guess the inner space in that way. So you
Thank
can
you,
spend
Alex, and
tons
thank
of
you to the
time getting
geniuses at
lost
Media
in
Molecule.
these different
Amazing.
environments
Now you
that
can
are
literally create
yeah,
anything.
it's something
you can
totally
dream
different
of.
from the Call of
A
Duties,
game,
the Halos.
Yeah.
Music, a performance.
It's art.
All
Yeah.
from scratch.
It's different art.
Absolutely amazing. So next up is an intense mystery set in the Wyoming wilderness, where your only lifeline is a woman's voice at the other end of a handheld radio.
okay.
Created by the brilliant storytellers of Campo Santo, Firewatch will be making its console debut on PlayStation. Let's take a look.
This sounds interesting.
What's in this cave down here?
NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous. You're in it, aren't you?
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
Damn it. That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the
fun
service,
humor.
which
I like
means
that.
we're cut off.
I'll see what I can do.
You think you'll take to it? Being out here? The isolation gets to people. I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the same way.
What makes me so special?
2 young women have been reported missing. You're probably the last person to have seen them.
Hey, you kids! Somebody cut the comms.
What?
I'm out here and the wire is cut clean through.
Wait, you're already there? You're not in your tower?
No, I'm not.
Then who is?
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Please welcome Adam Boyes.
That's fun. That was a mixture of humor and interest and mystery and, like, fear.
Yeah.
Like adrenaline
Just
fear.
never gets old.
I love that. Sony's
So last
really
year on this
focusing
very
on
stage,
indie games
our partners
and
at
new
Activision and
IPs
Bungie
instead of
shared an
what
incredible
Microsoft
vision
did.
for
Is like,
Destiny.
we know you love these games. Here's better versions. Here's sequels. Ah, Destiny.
Destiny was the kind of game we had in mind for PlayStation from the get-go. One that would help define the next generation of games. And Destiny launched last September and quickly became the biggest launch of a new video game franchise ever. And as a huge fan of the game, and a level 34 Warlock as of 8 days ago.
Nice.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
For all of you that supported and joined my strike teams. I'm very excited to be here tonight to introduce the next great adventure in Destiny.
I played a lot of Destiny.
Did you?
A lot of Destiny.
I played Destiny a little bit.
Really?
But not a lot. Because it was going over to friends' houses and stuff. I never really... I didn't own it myself.
His name is Oryx.
Whoa.
The Shrine of Oryx.
And he's coming for you, Guardian.
Hello. Something's gonna blow out of that. Something bad. A bungee.
Can you blame him? You killed his son with his own sword.
Yeah, I did that a lot.
He's out for revenge.
Uh-oh.
And he's building a dark army to hunt you down.
Guys, there's a portal. Portals are never good.
But I've heard the legends. You're ready.
So is this going to be Destiny 2 or an expansion? I want that. I want that right now.
Give me that amazing bow. So this is another fan-driven experience in a totally new way. Like there's some new concepts that they're giving with dreams and things like that, but new gameplay.
Is coming, Guardian.
But this is one we're familiar with.
Yeah.
I have to say, their pacing on this is really impressive.
Very much so.
As far as PlayStation is concerned, like the conference itself, it's just enough new stuff. Then it's like this, and then it's like, oh, but you know this already. Here's a familiar thing for you.
Yeah, it was like I said they were focusing a lot on new IP and indie games, and as soon as I said that, they dropped Destiny on us.
Yeah, they're mixing it up really well. I'm really impressed. So it's new.
Yeah.
That's an excited group.
Now you can trust me, I've tried the new supers, and they are delicious! So the first year of Destiny was incredible, and I personally played hundreds of hours. Whether you're a huge fan of Destiny like me, or looking to join the 20 million people who've played Destiny, it looks like an incredible adventure. And of course, there's always going to be more Destiny on PlayStation. We've got new gear, a multiplayer map, a badass co-op strike, and it's all new content exclusively available on day one of the Taken King. And there's so much more to come. I'm hoping I finally get my Gallahorn. Fingers crossed.
I haven't got mine
you know
either.
it. I know the same guy is missing his too. I know.
Me.
So those people that have
He's
phones.
talking to me.
He's talking to you.
Oh my god.
So this year's Assassin's Creed takes us deep within the criminal underbelly of 19th century
Assassin's
London. Let's take a look at Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Syndicate.
This
Okay.
one is based in London. I didn't think it looked that good.
Okay.
Honestly.
Our time is upon us. If the rich use gangs to trample the poor, then we'll take over the gangs.
But
and
they
go
wear
after
such
the
amazing
rich.
clothes.
It'll be hard to know who to trust in these times. But
I was
blood
tempted to
is
get the
thicker than
Assassin's
water.
Creed coat.
And I know my
They have
twin sister
an
Evie
Assassin's
will be
Creed
by my
bathrobe.
side.
That would be perfect.
The sheer number of wrongs that need to be
You don't
righted
quite
in
want to wear the
London will
coat,
take
but
its
you
time.
still want to wear something,
A
so
lot
the
of it.
bathrobe is like
And
the
while
perfect
I've
option.
chosen to
Yeah.
fight up to these challenges head on, it's my sister who's mastered more of an elegant way. She can be very persuasive. But all you need to know is, don't mess with Evie.
So it's more female focused.
I think you go back and forth between playing a girl and her brother.
Evie Fry. So much murder. Thus the assassin part.
Cane sword, that's cool.
So this is a fighter game.
Ooh!
Ouch. That guy didn't make it.
Nah.
A little bit of blood spill. I'm guessing V for violent.
See, that's the gameplay I saw with the guy there in the top hat.
And we're pleased to announce that you'll be able to play some very special missions known as the Dreadful Crimes exclusively on PS4. Now you can select Jacob or Evie to solve a series of murders inspired by the works of the most famous detective novelists of Victorian England. Now, Final Fantasy has a long history on PlayStation.
Here we go.
And we are excited to show you a world premiere of the newest addition to the franchise. Let's take a look.
Okay.
It's not going to be as good as 7.
No, it'll never be as good as 7.
Mm-mm. Oh, it looks like Cloud.
As memories lost are slowly drawn back in, two siblings embark on an adventure unlike any before. Welcome
Look at their
to
little bitty-
Grimoire,
look at
a
them,
world of the
little
weakest
bobbleheads.
of beings. Here you can befriend adorably familiar monsters and turn tiny enough to jump on for a ride, or turn tall enough for them to ride on you. Join forces with adorably familiar heroes and heroines and witness a most peculiar story unfold. They may be small in stature, but the fate that awaits them is
Hey, hi, Cloud.
This is the size of a new Final Fantasy, the beginning of a new world, and a tale with countless encounters. World of Final Fantasy.
Okay.
That wasn't too bad.
No.
It could have been much, much worse. It was a like younger feel,
Yeah.
which I don't mind.
Now that adorable world of Final Fantasy will be released exclusively on PlayStation and PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita in 2016.
So it's exclusive.
Now, many years
Another
ago,
exclusive.
Square Enix released a groundbreaking title that went on to become one of the most beloved games in PlayStation and video game history.
I think they're...
Tonight, I am proud to announce that by popular demand, we have a very special treat for everyone.
I feel like I should take a picture of this. Are you about? You're losing your mind. Hold on, I gotta get this on film.
Long ago,
I think they're remaking Final Fantasy VII.
But you were, but.
The memory of the sky and all burns eternal.
This can't be real.
Is this really happening?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm video recording this. This has.
Oh my god.
In its wake came an age of silence. Yet with each fond remembrance, we knew those encountered were not forgotten.
My heart is literally at like 180 right now.
That someday.
That's the song from Final Fantasy VII.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Perhaps it was no more than wishful thinking.
You gotta breathe.
Look at this. I got goosebumps.
You gotta breathe. You have to.
But after the long calm, there are now the beginnings of a stir. The reunion at hand may bring joy. It may bring fear. But let us embrace whatever it brings.
Ding, ding, ding. Come on. I want my ding, ding, ding.
I want my ding, ding, ding.
Back.
Yeah! I win!
The promise has been made.
You're so freaking out. It's awesome. Okay. So.
Thank you, God.
That crowd's going ape.
Look
at
at
that.
They are flipping shit.
That is what you are doing.
I am flipping shit.
We're proud to announce that Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming first to PlayStation 4.
Oh!
Wait, he said first to PlayStation.
So it's not exclusive.
No.
Look at those people.
Oh my God.
Okay, so now is it officially better than Microsoft?
Oh my God, I can't.
Now, our ongoing partnership with Devolver Digital has brought us some very diverse and very unique titles from developers all around the world.
Oh, he's just moving on. He's not even letting this sit. How do you move on?
You have to take a break.
No.
It's like eating. You have to wait 30 minutes before you go swimming. You're going to get cramps if you keep going.
We have to stay on target, but you need a moment.
I got goosebumps. This is
Are you
insane.
so excited right now?
I am so excited. Okay, I felt bad for whoever...
Like, you can't follow that.
No, yeah.
You can't. It's like, hey, Final Fantasy VII is being remade. Oh, here, look at this little thing. No one cares. No one's looking at you right now. This is old school. This is so old school. Yikes. That is...
This is like they're releasing all their quick indie arcade titles.
Yeah,
I'm not even paying attention right now.
I know. I want to talk about your reaction. Like, I want to talk about how you're feeling.
Okay. We can do that because I'm not really an indie.
We'll just pretend this isn't happening over
right.
here. So what are you most excited to see? Like, just to be in that world again?
Yeah, because that was my childhood. My childhood was two things. It was Final Fantasy VII and Jurassic Park. Those were my two things from my childhood. And
now, how are fans engaged
whenever I saw Jurassic World the other day and the John Williams score came on, I actually got a little teary-eyed because I turned into that 10-year-old kid again.
Octodad,
and I got that exact same feeling seeing
when
the ding, ding, ding. I'm like, oh my God, it just even saying that again. I'm like, this is real. It's really happening because we've been joking about it, my friends and I, for a decade now. Oh, they're going to remake Final Fantasy VII.
On our stage.
And Square Enix has said, if we were to do it, it would be the greatest undertaking of our entire corporation.
So you're like fearful. You're like, oh, is that too much of an undertaking?
Exactly.
Then? But then here,
yeah,
no, it's not.
To know that it's really happening is. I don't want to be the guy that says a single game will win a conference for you.
Right.
But at the same time,
that just happened.
It's not any game for me. It's my game.
Right.
So.
And now you get to go back into that whole world, and you get to experience it again.
My heart is literally fucking out right now. I don't even know what to think.
So this is the one that was the third. You know, earlier we were talking about Guardian. I think I was thinking of this one.
Oh, she made okay.
I don't even want to talk about this. Like, I'm so excited for you that your game gets to come back to life, and that obviously they would never have done it unless they were going to do it really, really well. So you know it's going to be quality.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Last year, or maybe even earlier this year, they had what was called PlayStation Experience. It was sort of like this, except it wasn't the entire industry. It wasn't Xbox. It was just PlayStation. And the CEO of Square Enix came out, or the creative director came out, and he said, 17 long years ago, and as soon as he said that, the Final Fantasy logo came up, and everybody was freaking out like I did. And He's like, yes, I know you're just as excited as me. And then he said, sorry, we're just porting the original PlayStation game to PS4. And it was like,
Okay.
you fucker.
No.
And I think after that, they realized people aren't going to stand for that. We need a remake.
Okay, now these people are freaking out because Shenmue 3 is coming out.
And I've never even heard of Shenmue.
I hope we can make
So, okay, this is what I was reading about. This guy he's done 1 and 2, and he is doing a Kickstarter for the 3rd one. And this is what I thought they were going to say at the very beginning, that it was that game, but it's not. It's this particular one. So, see, there it is.
So he kickstarted it, and it just went insane.
It's picking up speed because the fans have wanted to see 3 happen. They want the end of the story. They want that final push to the story. And so I think it's the story of like someone trying to figure out like what happened to his dad. I can't remember exactly. I'm not the expert on that one. So, okay, so the tease is over though. So you were teased that might be coming out for 7, but now here it is for real.
Yeah. Well, originally, I didn't even think it was a tease. Like, I was trolled. I was like...
You were rickrolled.
I was rickrolled. I'm like, oh my god, they're actually doing it. And then...
Whatever's happening on the TV right now is gorgeous, by the way.
I'm liking this,
the
Michael... It's not Bublé, it's,
no.
What's his name? Sinatra.
This is Sinatra. Okay, so what are they making though? Oh, that's not good. That's a scary. That is a Joker?
Is that the Joker?
That is the Joker, right?
Yeah.
Is that just his head? That is frightening. That is the Joker.
Mark Hamill is the greatest Joker of all time. Luke Skywalker. If you've never heard him...
Whoa.
Well, he died in the game. Have you played the Arkham games?
No, I have not played the Arkham games.
The Arkham games...
Are they good?
Beyond phenomenal.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little... I didn't expect
I guess that's kind of a spoiler.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
Died?
Whoa.
What? I'm just the Joker died. I didn't see the Batman die.
9 months ago, Joker was cremated. I pressed the button and burnt the evil bastard myself.
I think that's Jim Gordon talking.
And then, we waited.
And then?
Gotham braced itself for the inevitable power struggle. But it didn't come. Crime actually fell. Deep down, I knew war was coming. I was just waiting for someone to pull the trigger.
So this is probably a more in-depth look into Arkham Knight, which comes out in a couple weeks.
Okay, like a teaser to the game release.
Yeah. Which we've seen enough of that game already.
Okay, so you're a police officer. Now we're first person.
Whoa.
Okay.
What is this? This isn't Arkham Knight.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, Officer Owens. There's a guy smoking over there in the corner booth.
Wait here. I'll have a word.
I was just about to have my coffee. But okay, I'll go look.
Batman was supposed to read the odds. Yep. Besides, I wasn't afraid. One guy got 75,000.
Excuse me, sir. There's no smoking in here.
Scarecrow.
Ew.
Wait, is that Scarecrow?
Ew. Oh, yeah. Well, now he's in the fear, too. Now he's in the nightmare, so that was Scarecrow. Everything's going weird on you, man.
Whoa.
It's like a zombie apocalypse Gotham. Watch it just be some nice lady trying to say, how are you doing? Uh-oh. Yeah, this isn't good.
Yeah, that's just the fear toxin. He's
probably just shooting up that place. This is not good.
comes out in 2 weeks, I think.
So, how much of your life
Nightmare
are you
Mission.
going to be losing to Final Fantasy VII?
Oh my god.
Please welcome.
Are you going to lose your job?
The game I played most of my life was WoW.
Yeah.
But I'm done with WoW.
Yes, me too. I'm a WoW recovering addict.
Really?
Yeah.
Tonight's theme of new reality than
I was a lore master, so.
Yeah. I
Here's
played...
Morpheus.
Morpheus
Oh,
was
okay.
designed for PS4.
Yeah, because they have to combat the
because of that, developers
HoloLens
are
and the Oculus
drawing board
Rift.
to creating 360-degree experiences.
Okay.
Oh, Eve Valkyrie. I've seen the
But we haven't even
holographic playing for this. This game
What we're
looks
beginning to see is
incredible.
that even
It was
the
built
simplest
for
gameplay
virtual reality.
concepts are taking on a new sense of depth and exhilaration within the VR landscape, encouraging developers to re-examine with fresh eyes the wonder and delight of even the most basic gaming experiences.
Ah!
But up until
Sorry,
now,
I don't like sharks.
I hate sharks so much.
so much. Like, I'm not interested in what's going on right now.
They're my number 3 fear, behind ghosts, the ocean in general, and then sharks.
Okay, didn't expect goats.
Not goats.
I know. That's what I thought you said at first. It was goats. I was like, wow.
They eat metal. They're not.
They're little hooves.
You can check that out. You can check out that exact experience at E3 this week. And for the multiplayer experience, we're introducing Rigs, a new, fresh IP developed by Guerrilla Cambridge that puts you in the middle of a futuristic 3 versus 3 battle arena.
What do you think about the like where you can stand up and you can move around in those environments? Like they have little pedal things, like where you're just basically standing in like a
and then the
like a
rolling
girdle
pedal thing.
Yeah. I don't know if I think about that.
I want to look around, but I still want the analog movement for a controller.
Yeah. I think I need to have some sort of stability in my environment. Otherwise, people fall over. They straight up like
Morpheus,
just
like all of the
topple over.
entertainment features on our platforms is a choice and adds value and life to the hardware. In this life cycle, our engineers are making it possible to enhance system features quickly based on gamer needs. We recently rebranded our music service to PlayStation Music and crafted a console-exclusive partnership with the biggest brand on the planet for streaming music, Spotify.
Whoa.
The
That's
partnership
big.
was conceived
That is
and
pretty
tailored
big.
with the gamer
So we're going to be
in
able
mind.
to stream
And
Spotify?
because of that, with
Yeah.
nearly 5 million
Live stream.
downloads,
That's
the
exciting.
Spotify app
What do you
holds the
guys use
quickest
for
launch
your
adoption rate in
podcast?
PlayStation
You use
history.
Skype or do you use Google
And
Plus?
this year, we
or-
also delivered on the promise of
for
PlayStation
people
View,
calling in
one
or
of the
for
most
music
ambitious
or
services
Well,
we've
I saw
created
for
since
you had
oh, for our live?
for your
PlayStation
live
View is
stream.
not
We use
just
something
a
called
streaming
Mixler.
service, it's
Okay.
a complete
Yeah.
live
'Cause I
TV
saw your
experience
videos for,
designed the gamer, making it simpler and
is a
easier
geek
to
girl, a
find
nerd,
the television
or-
The critic,
they
the geek, and the
want.
girl?
Yeah.
We are currently
So that's
in
you
New
use
York,
Mixler for
Chicago,
that?
Well,
Philadelphia
for
markets,
that we
and
use
we are
for the
launching
video. I
tonight
apologize. I
in San
understand. The
Francisco
video
and in
we
Los
do
Angeles.
Google Hangout.
Okay. yeah.
Yep, and then we have people Google Hangout in. Sorry.
PlayStation View
That's all right.
continues to
Took me a
grow.
minute.
You have so many projects. It's hard to.
Starting in
We
July,
do
will
a
begin
lot.
Offering a la carte channels nationwide.
Man,
and
that's
will be the
Spotify.
first
That's
free TV
really
service
exciting to me
allow users
for several
to subscribe
reasons.
to individual
Does it have
channels
HBO?
without the
Spotify?
purchase of a
No,
multi-channel
I
No.
don't think so. I could check, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. I missed your announcement, but woo!
PlayStation View's initial a la carte offering will launch with Showtime, Fox Soccer Plus, and a new exclusive channel from Machinima. And PlayStation Plus members can subscribe to these packages at discounted rates.
That's pretty good.
We have something very special with PS View, and we look forward to many more announcements. With a robust network comes the best place to play, and each of our recent product innovations continues to advance our vision for being that place. As you've seen tonight, we're committed to bringing the biggest titles and the best experiences to
We have
PlayStation.
still yet to see
Even
Call
more,
of Duty
we're moving
or
into
Uncharted.
a new reality of
Ah,
creativity,
good
connection,
call.
and
Hadn't
deeply
thought about that.
immersive experience that's simply unparalleled. And
Let's
partnerships
see.
are key to this. And tonight, I'm proud to announce that PlayStation is partnering with Activision to bring the single biggest console franchise in video games to the #1 console in the world.
Wow.
Is it
It's
Call of
known
Duty?
worldwide for its epic moments and heart-racing gameplay. It's played online by tens of millions.
It's gotta
from
be
Call of
casual
Duty.
fans to competitive pros, and every year somehow it raises the bar yet again.
Yep, that's Call of Duty.
And today marks the start of a new era. For the first time ever, making its worldwide exclusive E3 reveal right here on PlayStation 4. Here's Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Another game to buy.
Do you have a preferred, like Advanced Warfare, Black Ops, or?
I'm really enjoying Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. The exo moves are fun.
Oh my
And it added a whole other level of complexity to the game. At first, I was really bummed about it because I felt like I was at a major disadvantage. But now I'm getting used to it, you know, where you can kind of hover and shoot. And it's different. It requires you to have different understanding of your game, of your weapon too. Although I think it pretty much eliminated the ability for someone to just sit in camp and do like long range because you're moving so fast. Like you really don't
You gotta
have
be
those angles.
crazy good shot.
Yeah.
It's not afraid to take you off the rails and let
Plus,
you play how you want.
Exo Zombies is so fun.
I have not played Exo Zombies.
Really?
No, I haven't.
That's my favorite thing in the entire game.
I am a little bummed at myself too because I like to do the campaigns.
That's my favorite part too.
And I haven't finished Advanced Warfare's just basic campaign yet.
I liked it.
Did you?
It's
Okay.
not the greatest. I still think Modern Warfare 1 and 2 had the best campaign.
I liked the one just came out before this, not
Advanced or Ghost.
Ghosts. I liked that one.
Ghost was pretty good.
Because
a lot of
the
people
ending
hated
I
on
was
Ghost, but I liked it.
I didn't mind it.
Yeah, it left you on a cliffhanger.
Yes, and that's what I was like, what? I just played this whole thing. I left me on a cliffhanger. But I was been really impressed with the Advanced Warfare campaign. I just need to finish it up.
Kevin Spacey does a great job.
He does. I thought the graphics were great, and it was really seamless gameplay for me, at least. I really enjoyed it.
I did read something interesting about this game. Do you know who Marshawn Lynch is? The running back for the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh yeah, of course. No.
Okay. Yeah. He's like the #1 football player in the world right now. He's actually in this game as a voice actor. So he's like really throwing that out there. He's like, I may have won the Super Bowl, but the greatest thing I've done is be a voice actor in a Call of Duty game. So, ooh.
He's still breathing.
Not long. Not for long. This guy's not making it.
I'm gonna move you.
Nope. You're never supposed to do that. You don't take those. Oh.
Oh, it's
Oh, we're
falling.
falling out the front. Ugh.
Pilot didn't make it. No shit. Come on.
We were all thinking that. Player 1, player 2. Are you playing multiple missions together? That would be so much fun.
Look, there's like 8 people.
Oh, please. Please let that be possible. Oh. Ooh, what is that? That's a nice interface. Oh my goodness, I am so excited right now.
Do you and Justin share a PSN account, or do you have your own?
We share an account, I believe. I
Okay.
don't have my own. I mean, I have my own profile. What is that guy doing? He's like sending
forcing him.
energy waves of gross destruction. Like,
ooh,
that was just dirty. That was very dirty. I don't know why. I just really love these games. I forget to blink when I play these games.
Your eyes
and
dry.
my eyes will just start watering and pouring out. And I've got to remember to blink.
That's some gamer dedication to the newest level. I can't take my eyes off the screen to blink. The microscopic second it takes. I need it.
This kind of stuff is impressive, but to be honest, it's kind of the frustrating part about like when you're watching when someone shoots you in a game. You're like, how did you see me? You're way too good. That's like what I'm thinking right now. Like, you're way too good. You haven't died yet. This is impossible. You're in the middle of warfare combat crazy. I am just now starting to really look at the players 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, at the bottom, I got the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
look.
we have that's what told me that there might be a multiple people going on, is that I can see these multiple players happening. So I'm kind of curious. It looks like you've got one that's sort of doing some long range shooting, one that's doing some more close up shooting. That is a heavy gun.
So
that guy is not kidding around.
I'm wanting to know if the destructive environment, if that's premeditated, it's pre-planned into the game, or if you can actually destroy the environment around you. Because if you look in the background, you see buildings are toppling and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, and I've in Ghosts, and also it's different in Advanced Warfare, but in Ghosts it would do that halfway through a round or something. Your environment would blow up because it was at a particular place.
Yeah.
In the series.
Ooh.
Yikes.
What was that?
That was a Wheel of Death. I mean, we're gonna buy it. Let's just be honest. We're gonna buy it and we're gonna play it.
Please welcome David Vonderhaar.
But you know why we bought Advanced Warfare? Because we had to.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like about it, is we can't go back onto Ghosts and play around with it. If we wanted to stay with everybody else online, you gotta keep moving with people.
That's very true.
And I don't like that.
For the first time ever at E3.
But I did enjoy the game, but I was enjoying Ghosts enough that it would have been fine to just stay with Ghosts.
Do you think that they should change Call of Duty? They're going to make money either way, but do you think that they make it every year because they know that they're going to make the money? But if they were to take a year off between each game, that they could really work on the quality of the games, because each game is made by a different studio. Advanced Warfare is made by a different studio than Ghost, and Ghost is made by a different one than Black Ops.
I don't think I realized that.
Yeah, there's 3 different studios: Activision, Infinity, and this other one.
Okay.
So every year, one of them
they cycle through. So they basically somebody owns the rights to the game, but then they're giving it out to the different people to make it. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
In that case, okay, we're doing a lot of parkour in this one.
This is very Titanfall-esque.
Yikes.
You got a bow and arrow in this too.
I just saw somebody blow up. I think I saw their femur fly out. This is hardcore. Which game is this?
I think this is still Black Ops, just the multiplayer.
Whoa, really? So we're gonna be parkouring? Whoa, somebody just went through a wall and then reappeared behind them. How is that possible? Oh, we do have A, C, and B, which is a lot of times what I love playing Domination.
Oh yeah, Domination.
Domination is one of my favorites.
Mine as well.
Oh man, I love it. You're running around and you're just getting your little goal. Wow.
What the
Is that the
hell?
Goliath?
Triple kill.
It sounds like it. Triple kill, but then again, any shooter game, this sounds, it could be the same. Nope. You alright? They weren't done with their explanation yet. That was intense.
This year, November 11th, or November 6th.
Simply astonishing.
Save up your
As I
money.
mentioned, this is the start of a new era for PlayStation and this famed franchise.
They're all about $60,
I'm pleased to
right?
announce today
Yeah.
that starting with Call
So
of Duty
this game
Black
comes
Ops
out
3,
a week
PlayStation owners will be the first
before
to play all map packs from
Fallout
this
4.
great series.
And
And in addition,
there's
PlayStation
another game
4
coming
owners will
out.
be
I
the
think
first to play
Halo's
the
coming out.
multiplayer
Halo.
beta
So
for
you're going to
Call
have
of Duty
Halo,
Black Ops 3
Black Ops
this
3,
August.
and Fallout 4 all in the same month.
PlayStation
November's
is
going to
the
be
new
insane
home
for
of Call of
gamers.
Duty, and we look forward to sharing more information with you soon. Now let me show you some more of the great titles and content coming to PlayStation. Thank you.
More?
Wow, man, this is like Power Pack.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed, to be honest.
Very much.
It's getting me very excited to do the gamings this next year, to play the games. Lose my life in game playing.
all over again.
So, is this just a recap? Are we at the end?
We didn't see any Uncharted.
No, we didn't see any Uncharted. Do you think they're not going to do Uncharted?
They have to do Uncharted.
Oh, I just saw Uncharted Collection.
Yeah, they said it in a pre-E3 conference that they were going to have a what they call it,
Is it like a?
It's like
remastered.
Yeah, remastered all 3 games.
Okay. I don't think that they would do this sort of end recap and then do Uncharted. I think that this is the end.
So you don't think they'll be like, all right, thanks for coming out. Oh wait, we forgot we have one more thing.
I don't know.
I love the Lego games. They're so fun.
I am interested in that game where you're just the voice on the other end, like who's back at your tower.
Yeah,
I'm curious about that one. Firestorm?
Fire Tower or something.
Until Dawn.
Oh, that game is going to be the scariest game of all time.
You think so?
We're doing a Let's Play in this, by the way.
I don't like scary games, okay?
I don't either. They scare the crap out of me.
I don't sleep. That's why you need an alarm system for your house.
Yeah.
Is because of those games. Those games will keep you up at night. Oh, there was this one mission. In Ghosts, I think. Did you play the mission in Ghosts?
Yeah. For Call of Duties, I always play campaigns first before I do any multiplayer.
So, do you remember the shark one?
Yeah,
I hated that so much. Oh, that was awful. I hated that one so much.
I died so many times, like, I have to keep doing it. I just want out of here.
I know. I managed to make it the second time. I died the first time, and I made it the second time, and I was like, because I was just like, don't look, but also you have to look, but don't look. What a fun time for gaming, for real.
It's the golden age.
The golden age. Yo, yeah. Especially with the virtual reality.
Yeah.
Hitting on this whole other level. Like, we're just going to be seeing some pretty amazing stuff in the gaming world.
That was a good conference.
Wait,
oh, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Wars films have inspired fans of all ages for decades.
Was that montage just about what that one particular company was releasing then?
No, that was... I think it was just...
everything.
Toys,
yeah.
And of course, games. We've embraced our partnership with our friends at Lucasfilm to bring Star Wars to PlayStation in a big way. Please welcome John Vignacchi.
I hope it's good.
Disney Infinity.
All right, this fall, Star Wars will join forces with Disney, Pixar, and Marvel inside of Disney Infinity 3.0.
Okay. So this is that gamer thing where you have to have the little pods and you stick them in.
And our goal is to deliver the complete Star Wars experience for kids and family. At our launch this fall, Star Wars fans will enjoy Twilight of the Republic, a new adventure set during episodes 1 through 3, the Clone Wars era. Gameplay will feature epic lightsaber combat and fan-favorite Jedi at the very peak of their power. And then, a month later, Rise Against the Empire, that playset will release. Now, this gameplay experience allows you to relive iconic moments from episodes 4 through 6. And we think it's the perfect way for fans of the original trilogy to introduce TIE Fighters, X-Wings, Tauntauns, and more to their kids and family. Today, it is our pleasure to announce a limited edition Disney Infinity 3.0 starter pack that is exclusive to PlayStation.
What do you
This
think
guy's
about
really...
He's pumping it.
Yeah.
What do you think about the gameplay that requires you to have, like, buy the little pads for kids? Like the little...
Rise Against the Empire
little
figurines 1 month before they're available on
It's not for me, but I understand it. So...
Yeah.
And now, here's the world premiere of the official trailer for
Battlefront.
PlayStation's early release playset, Rise Against the Empire.
Oh. I don't want to see this. I want to see Battlefront.
I don't want to see this. I think as long as the gameplay is good. I mean, this is fun, though. It's kid-like. You know, it's not maybe for... It's interesting to follow Call of Duty with all the blood and gore, and then we're going into like, you know, cute little figurines of Wookiees and.
Yeah. You know, another thing I thought we were going to see in this was a new God of War game.
Yeah.
So.
Leia just kicked somebody in the face.
Yeah, really. A lot of stuff they're doing a lot of stuff like Xbox did. A lot of the stuff I was like, there's no way they're going to do this. Oh my god, they did it. Sony's doing that, but they're also missing some of the obvious stuff. So maybe we're just not there yet.
Yeah, but they're hitting home. They're hitting it. I mean, they got you on a serious tone.
Yeah.
I mean, that one took you to the core of gaming. That took you to like super special nostalgic place.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
And for them to announce it on PlayStation and for it to start on PlayStation, I think that says something for the brand, that they're doing something right with their system and the consistency. Because they didn't release it on Xbox. They didn't release it with Microsoft.
Nope. Sony's hitting all the right buttons.
They really are.
When we launch this fall. Thank you, guys.
I mean, the crowd after the release of 7.
Everybody was standing.
They were like freaking out.
I'm still freaking out. I really am.
You're like, can we just stop so I can go get it now?
Our partnership with Lucasfilm continues with our friends at EA. And their release of Star Wars Battlefront
there it
coming
is.
out on November 17th.
Another November.
Oh my god.
When we first saw this game running on PlayStation 4, we were absolutely
is this going to be a bad thing, though, releasing all these games in the same month? Because gamers aren't necessarily the wealthiest bunch. They're going to have to pick and choose.
Yeah.
So would it not be better to postpone or move up the date?
That's a good point.
That way you can either get ahead of the market or steer clear of a huge area where people are going to have to pick and choose, and you're not going to get the same numbers and sales as you might.
Right now, I'm looking at $240 of games I'd want to buy in November.
Yeah.
Right? So, and then you're leading into Christmas when you're not wanting to, spend a lot of money. You're trying to like save up for Christmas season.
Exactly. Because you're not spending for you around this. You're spending for family and all that stuff.
And Darth Vader.
But you also have more time off and you're lethargic from all the food. So it could be a good time.
That's very true.
Maybe just pick like a couple to release, you know. I think I'm going to have to pick and choose for sure.
Yeah.
Like right now, if I wanted to go get The Witcher 3, for example,
yeah,
I could pony up the money and do that because I don't have anything pressing.
Yeah.
But in Christmas time and season, like in the holiday season time, I think it would be a real. I would have to really, really, really be invested in the game to get it right then.
Yeah.
Because then you have to wait for Christmas money too. So.
It's a trap.
All right, so here we are in this world. Looks a little clunky. Why can I not zoom?
Oh, you can switch between first and third.
So you have like a team of people.
Yeah, but you know, like you can go back and forth between first person like this and third person where you're behind them.
Oh yeah.
See?
Yeah.
That's
I like
interesting.
That.
So this is a Star Wars world I'm not really familiar with.
Yeah. We got a health bar. We've got 5 enemies. So it says like what's in our immediate area, maybe.
Interesting.
And then we have controls for L1, R1 over in the corner. Maybe that was your shield. It's kind of hard to tell. We just switched over, I think. Maybe there's boosters, so you can boost around. Or it looks good. I mean, it looks really clean.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good explosion.
Great work. We've driven back the Empire. I wish I could see the Emperor's face right now.
Oh, Admiral Akbar. Solo.
Ooh.
What?
That's fun. That's going to be fun for fans to enjoy, where they get to be in that world and kind of interacting. That's going to be a fun game.
I think you'll agree, PlayStation will continue to be the definitive console destination for Star Wars. And with that, that almost wraps our show.
Ooh.
Uncharted.
Thank you all for your time.
You think
this
so?
evening. We hope that our array of
What are the odds? What are the odds that they won't do Uncharted?
The odds they won't?
Yeah.
Your love for gaming.
10%.
We are ever grateful.
Okay.
10% that they won't.
So you're like going, yes, we are about to see
And
Uncharted.
now to formally close our event, a small title which requires no introduction.
If it says Naughty Dog Studios, it's Uncharted. And it's only on PlayStation, and Naughty Dog is exclusive to PlayStation, so...
Okay, so we're
Where is it?
on track. Why am I so nervous? What is
I think something's going wrong. I think the video's not playing.
How funny. Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
Okay. Pirates of the Caribbean. What if it was something ridiculous?
Yep.
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Oh, that's a really smooth screen. That is smooth looking.
Now, we haven't really seen much gameplay of this game.
Come on.
Oh, Nate.
That was good. What's on the other side of the door? Yep, I was right. I'm just kidding. Beautiful.
What I really love about these games is they transition beautifully between cinema scenes straight to gameplay.
Yes.
That doesn't fade out to black.
Right.
See, look. That's gameplay now.
Now he's gone. So you have a little bit of panic as that first person where you're like, oh, I gotta follow that person, but you want to explore, but you know you've only got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So this person needs to be moving. Like, this is stressing me out a little bit. Why is he not moving? I wonder if they're having trouble. Are they playing live?
Yeah.
During the... What if it crashes?
Oh my god. That would be the worst way to end your press conference. Oh! Oh, that is brutal.
Oh, guys, we had to start over again. Something weird happened. Okay, but here, now we're doing this again. So we know that right on the other side of this is a door. And they're going to walk out into, like, an environment. Because there's this huge room we're coming out of, right? So wherever we are right now, we're going to be moving. It's like a cathedral. So it's an interesting juxtaposition because when they open the door and we're in, like, a market, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it'd be, like, off the beaten path and in a jungle. And here we all of a sudden, like, in Agrabah. So, and it also doesn't seem like there should be something over their heads.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's the first thing I noticed. I get to say it now because we're
yeah
we're playing it again. Okay, so let's see if it works this time. Yes.
There we go.
We're going.
Excuse me? Excuse me. How long you think before Rafe gets here?
Let's not stick around to find
I love how he's actually turning his body.
Yeah, he's not trying to, like, just shove people out of the way.
Sorry, pal.
Stop touching people. Ooh. Ooh. We have been hit in the forehead. So in Call of Duty, whenever you're hit, it shows directionally by
like
indicators, you know?
Yeah.
So this is interesting because it's showing directionally in these, like, spats across the forehead area. So that's different for me. Picking up a gun. That's not a good place to hide, man.
Yeah.
Ooh. It takes more to take these guys out. Are you noticing that? With the handgun, it took longer for the handgun to take the person out, which is actually pretty accurate. Whereas now he's got a bigger gun, so it's going to take him less time. And if he's punching, it takes him more time. So that seems really smart. I'm also liking this zooming in when you're looking down the barrel.
Yeah.
It's very smart that way. I'm gonna keep going. Another thing I like is that their environment is
Oh, that was
cool.
That was really cool.
Like, he's hiding behind potato sacks and, like, desk things that really can't last underneath heavy fire, and they actually are deteriorating.
Yeah.
I like that because it means you can't sit and stay for very long, which really intensifies the experience of the game. Ooh, that's unexpected. Push your triangle! Push your triangle!
Yeah, this destructive
This is
environment.
It looks awesome and realistic. That car.
If you've never played Uncharted series, you really need to.
I haven't. I've heard amazing things, but I've never actually played it myself.
Yeah.
So you think I should start with this one?
No.
No.
Definitely start with the first one.
Okay. There's
And
a
when
whole story.
The whole story.
Okay. This looks awesome.
Because they they start off amazing, the first one does, and they only get better.
Okay. Oh, this looks so good.
It's like playing an Indiana Jones game because you're searching for lost treasure. You're a treasure hunter.
Oh, okay. That makes the beginning make sense a little bit.
Yeah.
Felt very, hidden treasure-like. You're like in a cool, old church or something looking for treasure.
And this one's called A Thief's End. Uncharted 4 Thief's End, so everybody thinks he might die in this one.
Because it's the end.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. Maybe he falls in love and he decides to get married and settle down.
Yeah, he tried that.
You would have known that had you played the previous games. What if he just retires?
And hands the reins off to a younger...
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Like he has some sort of special secret place he goes and lives so that no one can find him and hunt him down. Like he's been hoarding some treasure for himself and, I don't know, Montauk. Why did I pick Montauk? I don't know why. I've just recently started thinking about Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Such a good movie.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, mine too.
And I like the way that Kate says Montauk.
It's over there somewhere on my wall.
Your wall of movie?
Yeah.
I need to get like 4 of these for Justin.
Does he have a lot?
Yeah.
Really? You got a 4x4, go around.
Don't go through.
Hang on. Sorry, fellas. First time driver here.
It's gorgeous. This is gorgeous. It's so diverse.
Yeah. There's no drop frame rates. It's sticking with a very smooth look.
It's very smooth. It's, even though there's a lot going on, you can still find your center, like where you're looking. And we're going, I guess, towards the, whatever, lighthouse on fire. Whoa! That's a tin roof, you guys. That was a bad idea, but okay. Oh!
That is one rugged Jeep. And that water jug in the back has stayed there for the entire thing.
Pretty amazing. And the transmission also has stayed.
Yes.
Right where it... I like how they had the character that's in the passenger seat turn and look behind him like, oh, that was serious.
Yeah.
Think they sent enough goons after us? Well, we're still alive, so maybe not.
And this game is really funny, too.
It seems like it's got a good pace on all levels. The humor, like you said, it keeps getting better and better. So they're obviously doing something right. Goats, don't look.
Ah. Oh, God. The trash compactors of the animal kingdom.
No! Oh, what are we doing? Oh, whoa. Did you just abandon?
Ooh.
Ow. Did they abandon the guy? Like, what
He
about
abandoned his friend.
That's how you get impaled, people. You need body armor. Yay, Bruce Straley, the naughty dog.
He's probably a little upset that it started off glitchy.
Oh, I'm sure. But isn't that how games just work?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to reboot them. Wow, so that was it.
Wow, no, like,
There's
goodbye or
no-
anything.
Well, they kind of set it up as this is the final thing, but they're really like just letting it kind of dissipate, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, like, it's a weird thing to be like nagging about. Like, they didn't say goodbye. So that was Sony's 2015 E3 press conference. We saw a crap ton of stuff. This is your first E3 conference you've ever seen.
Yes.
What did you think?
I actually was excited because I feel like one of the things I miss out on when I don't watch these types of things is I miss out on the excitement of like a game coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
You know, and like anticipating its release.
Sort of like a trailer for a movie. You're like, oh my God, in a few years, I get to do this.
Right. And so this is like my first time going, ooh, that was intriguing. There's a couple games in there that were mentioned that were really intriguing to me that I might actually want to pick up. Yeah. I'm not sure that I would have seen them in any of my other
stuff you wouldn't have originally seen had it not been for stuff like this.
Yeah, so I'm glad we watched. That was really fun.
Yeah. Did anything stick out to you besides Black Ops 3?
Absolutely the release of the Final Fantasy VII. But I have to say, I feel like that was because your reaction was so epic. It was so epic. I took
out.
Video. I mean, you're on video camera, but like I took my own video because it was such a moment. I had to get it on film.
Aww.
So that was pretty awesome. And then like hearing your thoughts afterwards. I was going to try to pull it up, but I'll wait.
Okay.
To see
Is
your
that going to go
afterwards.
on YouTube as well?
I don't know. I can send it to you. Maybe you can cut to it on your video. So that was really cool because, you know, video games are an emotional experience. A lot of times it's just such a sensory overload and sometimes you've got this video, so you've got your eyes, but you're still like in it. You're in it emotionally and you're in it in this whole interesting way and like your brain's just being activated. And for so many years growing up, I mean, I'm a child of the 80s. Yeah. Video games were just like really poo-pooed on. It was sort of like I don't know, they're moving into this era of being able to really prove a lot of healthy benefits. I mean, everything in moderation, but
yeah. Remember that, kids. Everything in moderation. 9 hours a day
not okay.
is not healthy.
But there are a lot of really cool studies coming out that show like how the brain is activated when you're playing games and how it is a real experience and it can be a real positive experience. And watching you react to the release of Final Fantasy VII, I think proves that because it took you to a place that not everybody has an opportunity to have that experience. Like you had an experience sitting on this couch.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Like it was powerful for you.
Very much so.
And I think that's cool. I think that's really awesome to be able to have, you know, that kind of a connection to something that is going to make a comeback. And it'll never beat the first one though. You know that, right? You'll never be transported 100% back.
That's very true. But then again, at the same time, it's going to be a different experience all around because it's going to be the same concept, same idea, same story and everything, but it's going to be visually striking on a level of picking up on things that I'll try and put it this way. Whenever the original PlayStation came out, they weren't able to, the system was so limited in what it could do, so the games of that time had to make up for it by giving us amazing stories. So now that we have an amazing story already and they're able to give us the visual component, I don't know if it's going to be too amazing for me to handle.
You may disappear.
Yeah, I may disappear.
You bring up a really good point, though. Do you feel like video games, because we do have such an advanced technology and such great gaming computing power and just the ability to like really bring a visual to life in a totally new way, do you feel like storytelling has taken a back seat? It is a very double-edged sword. Man, I cannot talk right now because you're so excited.
I am so excited. Okay, it's a very double-edged sword, like I was saying, because yeah, you don't have to rely on story now.
Yeah.
For video games to transcend you to this new world or to envelop you. Now that we can rely on this, it's easier for people to see themselves in these worlds.
Yeah.
But when you have studios like Naughty Dog for Uncharted and stuff that are hitting you on both sides with great story and great visual aesthetics, that's whenever you get a game that lasts forever.
It's a good. So, one of the video games that was mentioned, I don't know if I'm going to remember it. It's the one where you're exploring space.
Oh, No Man's Sky.
Okay. So
we're unlimited universe.
I feel like now I'm understanding. I feel like that's lacking a story for me.
Yeah, there is. I honestly don't know if there is a story there.
It's just a exploration universe.
Yeah.
Which can be fun in of itself, but
you get to make your own story.
Right. But then that's you individual by yourself. So that's where, like, let's say that you're an RPG person, or like you're a D&D person, and you know how to develop a story and maybe even bring other friends along and fill that role, fill that need, fill that void for you guys to create a story within a gaming environment. That's a great thing, because then you can have this whole blank palette. You've got this entire universe. You guys can all meet up on planet whatever and, role play your heart out and have fun, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, but not everyone has either the desire, the time, or the ability to do that. So that's where, when a game can really develop that for you and take you on a journey of a good story, that's what I have been missing in my gaming life for quite a long time, actually. So it's really neat to see you react rather to the Final Fantasy VII news, because it's like, oh, I miss that. I want that. I want that feeling.
You want that
of
urge
a game
to
again.
come back, that desire
and
for
maybe
something.
that's part of like why when people are like raving about The Witcher 3, I'm like, oh, is that it? Is that thing that I've been sort of looking for? So
for you, whenever you look at a game, you're wanting more story than aesthetic.
Yeah, I think so. I've had, but it's been a long time since I've really gone into a game for an outlet. I usually go in to see like, okay, what's this like?
Yeah.
So kind of not really having any expectation,
escape.
But maybe after watching, this and kind of hanging out with you, I'm remembering I really need to find a good heart game, something that I can like sink my teeth into. You talked about Uncharted being a potential thing for me to kind of go back and, play out. So maybe that would be a good starting point for me.
I think that's another reason why games, I don't know if you know the Walking Dead games or the Wolf Among Us games, they don't look realistic at all. They look like comic strips, but the story in them is so incredible. That's why they're winning Game of the Year. And I think studios need to realize that story is still the thing people look for in a game. It's not just, can we make the most beautiful game in the world? Because remember, before the E3 press conference, I was talking about the game called The Order that was 3.5 hours long.
Yeah.
The most beautiful game, the most realistic looking game I have ever seen in my entire life. 3.5 hours. It was like watching a movie. Halfway decent story. It was an okay game.
Like they missed the mark because they didn't take the time to develop the story and to make people sit into, because the other thing is that we're such a consumer, we have this era, we're in this time right now where we can consume anything. I just found a picture super fast for you. Like we can just consume information so quickly. So when it comes to a game, if there's a way to present a game that kind of makes you sit in it for a little longer and develop a relationship with it in a way, that is something that good storytellers know how to do.
Yeah.
So what did you think of everything though? What was like your take? So you thought kind of going in, you're wondering if it was going to beat out Microsoft. That was one of the first big questions.
I don't know if I can't definitively say Sony won, and I can't definitively say Microsoft won. Whoever, I know this is going to sound like the most cliche thing ever. We won. Because we got to see two companies striving to make sure they gave out the best quality content. And like I said earlier, I was making predictions of 99.9% this isn't going to happen. They went the extra mile to make sure that those things were delivered to us.
Microsoft.
Yeah, and Sony.
And
with
Sony.
With that 99.9% sure there was never going to be a Final Fantasy VII remake. And now here it is.
Today's the day.
Today's the day. It's fine. But the fact that these companies, because 2 years ago, whenever the PS4 and the Xbox were announced, it was just hardware. That's all they were giving us. And they're like, here's some great games for you. And the games were okay. And a lot of those games didn't work when they were released. They had
a lot
huge
of problems.
patches.
Yes.
And
I don't know that they expected that.
No, that's very true.
And they also had that hack.
Yeah, on Christmas.
They had a huge issue.
The wizard lizard people or whatever.
The wizard
name.
lizards.
Yeah, the wizard lizards.
Mm-hmm.
But but yeah, they hacked the system and they took online down.
Yep.
And they realized that they were very vulnerable.
So in a way, this is the first time they've had an opportunity to really shine as, okay, we got our baseline fixed. Now we can start having fun.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing to think, these consoles are meant to last, they said, about a decade. So we have 10 years of Xbox One and PS4. These are the kind of games that we're getting at the beginning of this generation.
That's a good point.
What can these machines do 7 or 8 years from now?
Transform into robots that cook us breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Exactly. Now, here's something I'll say negative about Sony's press conference.
Okay.
I think they relied a little too much on small indie companies. I know a lot of people are huge into indie developers and indie games, and a lot of them are striking. But for a major presser like this, Microsoft really hit you hard with A-listers, with blockbuster games. Sony relied more on the indie side and a lot of new IPs, like that Horizon game with the Native Americans fighting robots at the very beginning. I think it was called Horizon, like No Dawn or something.
Yeah, it was sort of the Z. Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn, that's what it was.
Aha.
Good call.
Knew there was a Z in there somewhere.
But you had
I should have been writing them down.
Yeah, I should have too. I probably should.
I was so excited though. I couldn't.
But and I really thought they were going to spend more time talking about Morpheus. It was just a thing on the corner like, oh yeah, Morpheus.
Happening.
It's happening. We still haven't seen Morpheus in action.
Probably for good reason.
You think so? Because
yeah,
Morpheus was announced a lot earlier than Microsoft was.
There's got to be kinks that they have to work out. But see, Microsoft has been working. They've been acquiring things. I think they're advancing because of acquirement. Like they're
with the Oculus and stuff like that.
So I think they're starting to merge. They have more to show because things have been developed differently, I think. Whereas, you know, with Morpheus, I think like they need to get to a different point. They don't. This is either the platform to show what you got, or wait until you have something better, because you don't want to put it out on this big of a platform.
Yeah.
So I'd rather not see it if it's not ready to go yet.
Very true. Because if they show you a half-assed, you're like, that's what happened with the Kinect for the Xbox. It was halfway done, and they're like, we need to get it out there. Everybody hates the Kinect.
Yeah, don't do it. I would say that they made the right call if it's just not ready yet, because the other thing is like with the with like YouTube and the internet and all this stuff that we've got this ability now to like present information in a big way just by putting it out there on the internet. So it can make its own ripple. It doesn't have to necessarily be when it's not ready to go.
Yeah. That's a very good point. I didn't even think about that. Because for me, E3 is that moment. But I totally forget we live in the world now of social media where
they can make a big moment tomorrow if they needed to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. With the right kind of push, that's definitely a possibility.
Man, that was a good conference.
That was fun. I am so thankful that you invited me to come hang out on your couch and watch. Now, see, before we had this little thing here, you didn't see our phones and the remote control.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't see this, but now you know that I was checking. I was checking to see, like, making sure that I was remembering certain things correctly because I didn't want to give bad information.
Yeah.
So I was reading some blogs.
I give bad information all the time. They call me out in the comment section. Don't worry. That's what they're there for.
And looking up Korra for cosplay. That was a very important thing I did.
Well, yeah, thank you everybody for watching the video. Danae, why don't you go ahead and plug all your stuff real quick so everybody can come and check out your stuff.
Yeah, probably my most exciting project right now is a podcast called Shoe the Dough, which you can find on iTunes and Stitcher. It is a podcast we do on Tuesdays and now on Fridays, completely supported by our fans. It's like a Kickstarter base. The website's called Patreon, if you've ever heard of kind of crowdfunding. So our fans on Patreon give enough money for us to do a live podcast 2 days a week, and then we release it to our podcast feed. So if you would like to check that out, that's at Shoe the Dough, ShoeTheDoe. That's my favorite things we're doing right now. So on Fridays we do pop culture segment. So we'll talk about movies. The guy
Is that live?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, that's live. This particular week is a little different because we're on vacation this week. So we're releasing like older shows from when Shoe the Dough first started a couple years ago.
Oh, nice.
And then we our fans relaunched us. So we had like a 2-year hiatus, and then our fans were like, we want you to come back. Like, okay. So that's what's going on this week. We're taking a little bit different. But so usually, though, every Tuesday and Friday at noon Central, we are live. So you can listen live and chat with us while we're recording it. And then we just put it in the podcast feed afterwards. So my partner in creative crime, his name is Aaron Dicer.
Good man.
He probably, if you're on YouTube, you can go check out his YouTube channel, Aaron Dicer. And on there, we do movie reviews and stuff. We've got a segment called The Critic, the Geek, and the Girl.
Yeah.
Which oftentimes the geek is from Geekvolution's YouTube page. So we just have a good time. You'll find me. And Twitter, I think, is the only other place.
Okay,
I'm at Danae Says. DENEESAYS.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, you can find us all at /FlickFreaks. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you probably, I think the next one I'm going to be doing is the Ubisoft conference. So hopefully they throw some craziness at me there, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.